Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night for all people who is watching my video. And Honorable Ma'am Farah, as a lecturer of my English 1 course. How are you today, Ma'am Farah? Hopefully we always be given health and always be protected by God who is powerful. Amin Allahumma amin. And now I would like to explain our presentation about topic conservation and use of natural research. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Milsa Alisti. I'm from B class of Social Education of Tarbiyah Faculty on Maulana Malik Ibrahim State Islamic University, and my student ID number is 191300088. Okay, directly I want to read table of contents for my topic. Number 1, orientation material. Number 2, I want to explain about what is the natural research. Number 3, about classification of natural research. Number 4, integration with Surah Al-Qasas, verse 77. And next, I want to explain about conservation of natural research. And number 6, I want to explain about application of conservation and use of natural research. And the last, I want to give a conclusion. Okay, nature is basic need for us. Every day we always depend on nature. Then, have we ever thought that we use it will have an end? As we can see, a growing population, rapid industrialization, and urbanization have created a high demand for nature research. Therefore, in this material, we will discuss how to convert nature research through preventing exploitation of research and realizing sustainable development. But before that, we must know what is natural research. The term natural research means anything that we use from our environment to achieve our objective. For example, we need rice to eat every day, but we must know if rice comes from rice plants, right? And the next example, we need gasoline for fossil fuel. Gasoline itself is made from petroleum and many other, for example. So, natural research are anything that comes from nature that humans use for their welfare. And this research can be two types. Types number 1, natural research. Number 2, artificial research. And what is natural research? Natural research, all that nature has provided are known natural research, such as soil, air, water, sunlight, minerals, plants, animal, and many others. And for artificial research, which have been developed by human beings during the growth civilization, such as biogas, thermal electricity, plastic, and many others. Okay, next we will learn about classification of natural research. There are number 1, inexhaustive research. Number 2, exhaustive research. Number 3, renewable research. Number 4, non-renewable research. About inexhaustive research is the research which can't be exhausted by human consumption. It's like solar radiation, wind power, water power, tidal power, uh, water in ocean, air, and many others. Okay, number two, exhaustive research. On the other hand, there are some research which are available in limited quantity and are going to be outside as a result of continuous use. For example, the stock of coal in the earth is limited, and one day there will be no more coal available for our us. Okay, number three, renewable research. What is renewable research? Some of the exhaustive research are naturally regenerated after consumption and are known as renewable research. For example, forest trees and plants that make a forest may be destroyed by new one grow in their place. But if, for, if forest is totally cut down to get land for conclusion of buildings, it is lost forever. Some other example are fresh water, fertile soil, forests, uh, yielding wood and other product, wildlife and many others. Okay, the last classification of natural research is non-renewable research. The research which can be replaced after the use. For example, coal, oil, iron, and many others. Okay, with the evidence of our country's natural research, we should be grateful. But the fact is that there are still many human hands that destroy our natural wealth. Like this one picture in my PowerPoint. Yeah, this picture is deforestation in Papua. Wow. In fact, natural damage is caused by two factors, namely natural and number two, man-made disasters caused by human activities such as illegal logging, disposal of factory waste into rivers, burning forests and poaching, and many others. We must preserve natural resources as well as possible. Even in the Al-Quran, Quran Surah Al-Qasas, verse 77, which reads, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. وابتغ فيما آتاك الله الدار الآخرة ولا تنس نصيبك من الدنيا وأحسن كما أحسن الله إليك ولا تبغ الفساد في الأرض إن الله لا يحب المفسدين. صدق الله العظيم. So, what should we do about the use of natural research? The answer is definitely through conservation. But what is conservation? Conservation is the sum natural of activities which can derive benefits from natural research, but at the same time prevent excessive use leading to destruction or degradation. And don't forget, conservation have many benefits. There are to maintain ecological balance for supporting life. Number two, to preserve different kinds of species, biodiversity, and to make the research available for present and future generation. And the last, to ensure survival of human race and many other benefits of conservation and use of natural resource. Okay, next, how to implement conservation and use of natural resource? We can make a nature preserve. In Indonesian, familiar with name Tagar Alam, and we can make a wild self secondary. In Indonesian, familiar with name Swaga Marga Satwa, and we can make a developing environmentally friendly technology such as solar electric energy, then prevent massive deforestation, and the last manage to make land. Other than that, it can also do application with selective cutting, then reforestation, separate planting of protect terracing, and technological contour planting system, and many other applications for conservation and use of natural resources. Maybe the question will arise: what is it used for? What is reservation done and others? So all these efforts and release for disaster prevention and preservation of natural resources so that they are not fully exploited. Okay, and the last conclusion. Natural resources are our natural wealth. We must preserve them. We consume them, but must be in accordance with their needs by applying the principle of sustainable development, namely the principle of using natural resources for future generation. Therefore, by doing conservation, we can conserve natural resources appropriate to prevent exploitation, and finally, our natural resources are preferred. Okay, I think enough. I'm sorry if my language wrong, or maybe just also even so bad. I'm sorry. Thanks for your attention. Maybe useful. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.